Hello, welcome to video number 2. A very similar motif, in fact exactly the same as the one before. However, I've changed the dimensions to make it a little bit more authentic rather than a simplified version of what you see in reality on those walls, on those minarets and so on. So the grid, still on graph paper, however rather than there be squares, there are now rectangles with the dimensions 4 units by 5 units. Okay, and that way I'll get the shape that I'm after. I tried many different dimensions and this was the one that I was happiest with when I compared it to photos of my favourite applications of this motif even. Okay, so again we're going to be onto the tracing paper. I'm going to do this one in pen. So I have my, not feeling the love for this as much anymore. It's my Stettler compass, but it has a pen attachment. So it's served me well. However, I feel it's got a little bit of wobble, a little bit of movement. So maybe it's just me. However, yeah, it will do for now. We're going to firstly do our curves, again in that diagonal formation that we love. Now rather than go all the way to the vertical, okay, I'm going to stop just before, and that's because I'm doing it in pen and it will look a little nicer at the end if I stop here. Okay, so when you're doing in pencil you have the luxury of being able to erase all the things that you don't need. However, not the same in good old pen. Oh, that probably is in the wrong place. When I say probably, it's definitely in the wrong place. So we'll ignore that one. Okay, so ignoring this little baby, we've got all the ones that are going left to right, bottom left to top right. Let's do the other sides. Again, I'm not going to go all the way to the vertical. So you'll get something like that. I'm just stopping a little bit short. Now you'll be able to see it on your tracing paper or grid probably a bit better than you can see it now. Okay, so ignoring her. We're now going to change the radius to 3 units, and we're going to do the insides of our weave. This time we can go all the way to the vertical, so it's a full 90-degree turn that I am taking my compass through. But like I said, if you were to do this in pencil, then you would do this for all parts, the big, the small and everything, and then you can just erase it. Wow, that's a bit big. Okay. Now my least favourite is the other way around, but I'm going to be non-whinging. Well, I'll try. Okay, so that's all the curves done. One of the features of the pattern is this top apex part. When it comes down, it's quite long. So using the ruler, now just try and make sure if you're using felt tip pen that you're not using the side that is touching the table. You want a little bit of a lip so that the ink doesn't remain on the paper when you pull it away. Okay, alright, I'm going to start this side so that I can move along. So all I'm doing is lengthening each of those little apexes. Let's do all of them. I think I would take a lot more care if I was just doing this. I'm going to start on this side again. Not on the video. I'd line up this with this and so on. However, I'm very scared I'm going to move my little stand, so I'm being very careful. And now from those lines that we've just come down, we're going to do the inner part, and we're going to go out from them like so. I'll try and line up these four at least so you can see the principle I'm talking about. Okay, and then we're going to complete the inside and come down from each of those. So I will try and do it in one go actually, but let's choose the correct side. It's smudgy there, hope you can't tell too much. Okay, and then all that seems to remain is just the outside of each of these, which I remember I called shoulders. So let's see if I can do a few or four in one go. And I've just realised I've used the ruler the wrong way, so I'm going to lift up very carefully. Okay, attempt to, and so hopefully it won't smudge. No, it didn't. Good, good, good. Okay, lifting it off carefully. Again, lifting it off carefully. Okay, and then finally I'm just going to do the outside of each corner. Just use the ruler the right way around again, so I don't live in fear of the smudge. I might have smudged that one. Oh, I did, look. I think I've got 4 more to do in the middle. However, it is complete, and if you compare this to the photos of the motifs you can see this proportion is a lot more authentic. Enjoy, and I would love to see your versions. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.